Gone are the days when women used to fear tech. Today we have Nyawira, who has made it big in the tech industry. Nyawira, how did you get into tech?
The funny thing is, I'm actually a lawyer by profession. But I have worked in the investment industry for a long time, and I realized there's a big gap when it comes to the distribution on investment products. And the way to bridge it was to bring tech into it. The beauty about it as well is I had a lot of friends who had studied tech, and we actually sat down and drafted a product that makes sense. So we created an investment marketplace where you can be able to access all investment solutions from the comfort of your home, on your phone or on your laptop. Yes, as easy as that.
As you mentioned earlier, you were practicing law. What specific part of law?
Oh, I did just general law. I didn't become an advocate. So I would have become an advocate, but then I decided not to go that way because I was already working in an investment company and it was also tech oriented. So I just continued on to my path. That's 13 years ago. And yeah, I'm happy that we are here already.
Nice.
But if I was to pursue law, I would have done investment law as well. Yes.
So how long has your company been in operation, and what are the major challenges you've faced?
We've been in operation since 2019. That's 5 years from ago. The major challenges has been we are in a male-dominated industry, investment-wise and tech-wise. However, I think it's a challenge, and yet it's beautiful at the same time because it's nice to see us actually step on those stones and turn heads, and once you get into a space and people say, yes, this is Nyawira from Vasili, Africa, and they're like, oh, okay, so they understand what you guys are doing. It's a really challenging space, especially when it comes to funding for women businesses. But once you get it right, I think, yes, you get it right. I think this time round, a lot of funders now are focused on female-dominated businesses. Yes.
When you talk about money and investment, you often see men stepping forward, being courageous and wanting to invest, more like not thinking much into where they're putting the money into, but just having that courage.
Yes.
Are women doing that now?
Actually, yes. From our data, our own data, because we have a clientele already, we have seen that a lot of people who listen to us, because we also do a lot of financial planning trainings and all that, are men. However, the people who take action are the women. And we have seen that even for us to generate good revenue, we can only rely on women investors because they are more focused on their goals. As you said, men come in today, they see a good investment solution, they see an investment product, they are triggered by the return, or something of the sort, and then once you get another one, they jump into it. So they're not very consistent. However,
so they don't maintain the same portfolio.
They don't maintain the same portfolio, yes. However, a woman has her goals set. If I want to achieve, maybe buy land in the next 5 years for my children or buy a house, they will consistently do it on a month-to-month basis. Yes. So, and it's easier for them to actually sit down and be vulnerable about their investment journey and their money behaviors. And it's easier for you to guide them than men. Yes, because men don't want to open up most of the time.
Which investment portfolios do you see women wanting to invest in more?
More low-risk investments, something that assures them of a return, but at the same time has a kind of higher, so low risk but high return. So they're willing to take on risk once in a while, but not too much. But however, for men, they see a truck, they want to buy a truck. They decide their friend is farming potatoes, they will go farm potatoes. So it's very different for men. But for women, they are more low-risk investors, but they have that. But they go for returns for products that have consistent returns.
Lastly, recently we saw a lot of people losing money in the stock market in Kenya. How would you advise new investors on how to approach the stock market?
Always understand your kind of risk appetite and the kind of risk tolerance that you have. Risk appetite is I can be able to take this much risk because I'm earning this much and all that. Risk tolerance, on the other hand, and you know we know ourselves as a person. When you say risk appetite, you see, you know, those people
we know
who
how
parachute,
much we can take
and
when
all
it
that.
goes left.
Exactly. And then there is risk tolerance. How much am I earning and how much am I committing to maybe my expenses on everything else, so that I can be able to, so even if I'm earning maybe 500,000, can I be able to risk 150,000 into the stock market? And at the same time, understand what you're getting into, understand what you're investing. Ask those questions like a 5-year-old. What is this investment? Why is it green? Why is it red? Where are you investing so that I can get my money? And do not follow the herd. Yeah, be your own person. When it comes to personal finances and investments, it's really a personal journey that you're taking. So always make sure that you're taking that personal journey and you're making decision on your own, not by your friend's decision. Yes.
Thank you so much, Nyawira, for your insightful.
Thank you so much.
Opinion.
Thank you for having us.
Asante.
All right.